Drive. And of course, it is time to join Anil in Langkawi for the latest update on the 20th Royal Langkawi International Regatta. Yo, Anil.
Hello, good evening. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good, man.
Yo, what's up, Anil?
What's up? Hey, Brandon, I actually managed to book myself a ride on a boat back home. So
How dare you, lah?
Thanks to you for banning me from flying back. Yes. Yeah, I booked myself a slot on Matahari for me to come back. So that's one of the boats here.
I see.
Very cool boat names. There's Matahari.
Bulan ada bulan. Got bulan or not?
Maybe for the 21st regatta, maybe they will register Bulan.
I see.
And then Kimi, Uranus.
Oh, wow. I see.
Nice lah, bro. Well done, man.
Yeah. Maybe you should get one person to carve out Anil on the mic on the yacht.
Anil on the mic on the boat.
Yeah.
Anil
on the boat.
Very true. True.
All right. Anyway, you take it away.
So that Els and Brandon will have to sign off half of their life savings for me to buy a boat first.
Yeah.
Anyway, good evening, everyone. Yes, Anil on the mic, and I'm bringing you highlights from day 2 of the 20th Royal Langkawi International Regatta. I have to say our day, and when I say our, I'm including myself and producer Lisham. We set sail on our designated media boat before the race started, and we just braved the rough seas because today the race course was not in a place that was surrounded by hills where, we got some protection. It was out in the far east of the island, and we braved the seas and we headed over to the East Coast courses. That's the name of the course that they have called it today. Very reminiscent of the challenges of the sailors that they'll be facing, because it's the east wind that competitors will be facing today. And the wind direction was northeast. It was blowing at about 18 knots with gusts reaching up to 27 knots, which were actually very favorable conditions for sailing. And we were off to a clean start, despite the cloudy morning. But thankfully for Mr. Sunshine, he decided to throw some grace on us as we progressed into the race. We started seeing some sun, and I just loved it, and I just completely enjoyed it. Now, let's dive into the classes of the boat racing. I want to talk to you particularly about, because I always mention IRC 1, IRC 2, which are 2 of the classes included in this regatta. So IRC, basically, it is essentially in short for International Racing Certificate, and it's actually the York Racing rule, and you can call it a system of sorts if you like, where they sort of level the playing field for different boat designs, and they allow all of these boats to actually race together so that each boat's rating is the same. So you have one boat that could maybe go faster, another boat may not go as fast due to some handicaps. So what they do is that they use the rating standard to standardize the handicaps across for all of the boats so that they all have a level playing field. And some of the factors that they factor in to come up with the final conclusion of the IRC include things like physical measurements of the boat, the length, the weight, the rig size, and so many other things. And then the higher the time corrector figure, the faster the boat's potential of speed. So that's a snippet for you on the IRC. So there are 2 IRC ratings, IRC 1 and IRC 2 classes in this regatta. Also, I want to shine the spotlight and talk about local teams. It's good to know that we have local participation in this international regatta. Oftentimes we hear sailors from other parts of the world coming over here and capitalizing on this beautiful, pristine weather and the winds that we have. Participating in this regatta and showcasing their skills includes the Next Factor from the Royal Selangor Yacht Club and Uranus representing the Royal Malaysian Navy. And notably as well, representing our Malaysian universities from University Malaysia Terengganu, we have UMT1 and UMT2. And all these local teams really competitively add on to that competitive spirit and the camaraderie that there is here in the sport of sailing. And now, moving on to the results. Okay, so I don't really have the results as of now because there is word that there has been a protest registered after the race. And let me talk to you about this process or the system that they would follow before the official results are announced. So initially the results are provisional, and then it's subject to change after the review of any filed protest. So during a race, like I mentioned in the morning, I was talking to Mala and Otto, as the race is happening, you don't really have anyone who's designated a jury who's keeping a close eye, watching on every sailboat. All the sailors, participants, they will look over each other. if they find out that another sailor has committed a mistake, they caution them, they remind them, and they tell them. And if the other sailor who is at the wrong end doesn't admit it, well, that's when they file a protest right after the race. And protests actually provide a platform for participants to address any form of rule violations, and it further just, stands for the integrity of the race. And, the IRC handicapping system as well helps with this, because, like I said, it just levels the playing ground. So as of now, I don't really have the official results because it has gone into the protest stage. So our race principal, race director, and also the jury committee chairman, they're all going through that. So perhaps maybe in the next couple of hours, we'll be getting the official results, and I'll report on that bright and early tomorrow morning when I have a chat with Mala and Otto. And as you can see, right now I am standing at the Fisherman's Wharf. I'm loving the weather. I just wish I should be careful of what I wish for, because Langkawi weather is so pristine. I love the sun, unlike how is it in KL, always raining. So I know you guys are jealous of me.
Yes.
Brandon and Elle.
Hey, so I only have one question. You know how you love Langkawi and all that. Are you getting a good tan right now?
Look, I had a video call with my mom, and she told me, Anil, you look burnt.
Oh no! But that's the best kind of holiday / work, where you get tan and you look healthier.
Yeah.
You have some color in
know.
you. Yeah, exactly.
And Anil, I'm actually watching you live right now. Look at the yacht behind you, man.
What's that called?
Yeah.
Is it Anil on the boat?
Goodness.
Thanks, Els. Yeah, Anil on the boat. Yeah, I shall try to get that one fixed. But anyway, these are all just yokes. These are not the sailboats participating in the regatta. The sailboats are actually docked way back, right at the back. So at this part of the wharf, this is called the Fisherman's Wharf, which is where the boats are docked over there. And then if I'm pointing it right, can you see that tall pole of the tallest pole where my finger is pointing?
Yes.
Right behind that, about 50 meters from that, that's when most of the boats are all started to park. So those are all the sailboats, the IRC-1, the keel boats, the sailboats, the IRC-2 boats, they're all parked over there. And then this morning I actually got an opportunity to sit on one of the boats. It was amazing.
Were you seasick?
Okay, you see, this is the thing. This morning, really, our journey to the race course, right, wasn't like yesterday. Yesterday was really nice. It was nice, smooth, not so bumpy. Oh my God, today it was so bumpy, and the seas were rough because it was because of the northeast wind, right?
Yeah,
the wind was really strong. And then when we stopped at the starting point, we were listening into the race director giving his warning signals, and when the race started, like 20-30 minutes into it, I felt kind of weird, and then I decided to take a nap.
Yeah.
So I took a 5-minute nap, and the next thing I heard in the walkie-talkie, warning signal 2 on, race starts. Okay, I was like, got up. Okay, the race has started. What's going on?
Oh my goodness. So obviously you and Lisham vomit together on each other.
Oh
right?
my gosh.
No way. No.
Right, okay, that's pretty cool.
Anil, enjoy yourself in Langkawi.
Wait.
You're doing a fantastic job. But wait. Elle's going to ask you one question. I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah, I only have one question right here. Are you wearing that SpongeBob thing that you promised us yesterday?
Superman and Nike, however you want to call it.
Wait, Cut Rose, is he wearing the SpongeBob thing?
No, it doesn't look like he's wearing, but he's enjoying
Shame
himself.
on you, Anil! You promised on air!
Anil,
Hey, no. Listen. The weather is really nice, and I've decided to come all so swooshy today, so that's why I wore my pair of trainers. Tomorrow, let's see if I'm in the mood for any SpongeBob.
you're doing a fantastic job, Anil. Thank you so much, man.
All right, bye guys.
All
Take
right,
care. Have a good day.
bye. So that was Anil, who is in Langkawi for the 20th Royal Langkawi International Regatta with the latest updates on the event. TRAXXfm is proud to be the official media partner of Royal Langkawi International Regatta 2024.